Hello and welcome to Primo Roasting Equipment's introductory video, Roastmaster software. By now, you have your roaster purchased, delivered, and you should have the Roastmaster software installed on a PC that can connect to your roaster. From here, we're going to open our software by double-clicking on the Roastmaster icon. Then you'll see the username and password that will come up. Enter your username and password. In this case, we're going to use test and test. If you are new and do not have a password, then your password will be test and your username will be test. After you do that, go ahead and click on your login button and you'll see the Roastmaster software. From here, you can resize your software in your window to be whatever works for you and the display that you're using. Now that we've done that, let's look at some of the basics of what we need to get Roastmaster started. First, we can go over to File and go to Settings. From here, we can move our settings window over and we can determine the timer interval in seconds that we would like to use. This is a drop down. You can choose 5 seconds, 10, 20, or 30 seconds. We've selected 20 seconds, which means that every 20 seconds, Roastmaster will query the PID controller on your roaster and get all of the information. It will also make any necessary changes to keep you on track with your roasting profile. Moving forward, you can select the COM port that you would like to use, the baud rates, the data, parity bits, stop bits, and the PID slave ID. The PID slave ID is typically 1, and you should be able to use that as your default. You can also check whether or not you would like to use fan speed control. If you are an existing customer that has a machine already and has installed your software, most likely you do not have fan speed control wired from your VFD controllers, which are your fan, and your drum speed controllers to the PID controller, which is the main display on your Primo roaster. If that's the case, make sure that use fan speed control is unchecked. If you do have fan speed control and you have a new machine that has been wired, then you can go ahead and turn that on if you would like to use it. If you would not like to use it, it makes no difference to the software. It just will not try to update the fan speed control. Next, we have use weight adjustment. If you're using a standard weight, let's say that you are using a 50-pound weight, and that is going to be your standard roast weight. And from time to time, you may use say a 35-pound weight. By using weight adjustment protocol and turning this on, you can say my standard weight is going to be 50 pounds, and it will ask you every roast if you are using the standard 50-pound weight. If you choose a different weight, say like 35 pounds, then it will make percentage changes to your gas valve to help keep you on your profile based on the weight. In this case, we'll go ahead and turn that off. Lastly, in the settings, we have roast landing settings. If you choose to use your landing protocol settings, what will happen is that at the bottom here, you will initiate your landing in the number of lookups. So you can select your last 10, 20, or 30 lookups. So if you had 20-second intervals and you had 20 set as your initiate landing number of lookups, then 400 seconds before the end of the roast, this protocol would engage. What the protocol does is if your temperature is 3 degrees over or under where your profile is supposed to be, then we can change the gas valve percentage and we can add, if it's under or over, we subtract 1 through 4 degrees. We'll go ahead and set this at 2. Likewise, if it's 4 degrees over or 4 degrees under, we can change this to 2 through 5. We'll go ahead and put 4. 5 degrees under or over, we have upwards of 7 degrees, 7 gas percentages that we can open the valve more or close the valve more. And the last gas percentage, if we are 6 degrees over or under, we can go from 8 to 12. We'll go ahead and put 10. Let's go ahead and save this. That is the settings portion of Roastmaster and all that you really need to have set to be able to get roasting right away. Thank you for watching this video. We'll have other videos that will help show you how to build profiles, how to connect to your roaster, and how to use all of the functionality of this software. Thank you so much.